Welcome to the Des Bro Show with MJ and Drew, where we like to talk about the latest news of pulp culture, sports, and conspiracies.
And of course, follow us on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, The Des Bro Show. Of course, in the search bar, you look for us, you type our name, it ain't gonna pop up. So you got to go on our Instagram, follow us on Instagram at The Des Bro Show. Click the link in the bio, and it'll direct you and shoot you straight to our YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy this next topic. Take it away.
So the latest news right now is the Switch 2. It's the pre-orders are going through, everything's coming out. I believe they also broke like sales, they sold a good number of copies, and it's starting to look not really good. So I don't know if you heard what was going on at all, but what's going on right now is, so far there's been two big things I've heard. Number one, I've heard that the price of the game is actually being more expensive than what they thought it was going to be because of accessories. Okay?
What game?
Not the game, the console itself.
Oh, the console.
Yeah. So what's going on right now is with the console that... Okay, let me show you. Check this out. So the console itself is showing that it's going to be about $95 with accessories with it together. Now this is why it's going to be $95, okay? So what happened was that, you know that tour demo I told you about that was going to be $10?
Yeah.
In order to complete and achieve the demo entirely, you have to buy accessories to
what?
complete. Yes, to
What a load
complete
of
the
crap,
$10
dude.
demo. So with accessories all together, you're spending about $54.99 for the Switch 2 camera.
Holy crap.
You're spending about $30.99 of the charging grip, and $84.99 for a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller to use those
$84?
GL and GR buttons. So it has different buttons to it.
$85? Holy crap, bro.
Yes. So you're spending, with all together tax, you're spending about over like $600
Good lord.
for accessories that you shouldn't even need. But just to complete that tour demo, you need those accessories. So that's what's going on right now. A lot of like buyers are looking into this, and they're like, what the heck is going on? You know? So in the whole Nintendo Switch area, it's getting, and it's not, you would think this would stop people from just trying to buy those accessories or trying to buy it. Of course they're still going to buy those accessories because they're going to want to complete the tour demo.
The full experience.
They want the full experience. Yeah. And then you also have games who have already, like, I believe it's Harry Potter's Legacy, $80 on the Switch 2, and it's sold out. Same thing with Cyberpunk. They're selling, and then of course you have the deluxe editions. You're spending over $100 over a game.
Jeez.
So that's what's going on right now, and so it's a big thing that's going on with the Switch 2. People are still buying it, and there's also other.
And this has nothing to do with the tariffs either, huh?
This has nothing to do with tariffs.
This is just business.
It's just business, just full blown business, and they're doing that. So they are like, I don't know, like I really don't know what Nintendo's thinking. But then again, they always made different things for the Switch, for like not Switch, but like for like I remember the Wii. Didn't they have like a gun, and they also had like they've had accessories.
Yeah, they had little steering wheel for Mario Kart.
And even back in the day of the old Nintendo, they had the Power Glove and the gun. So I get it. I get that they've had those.
64, they didn't really have gimmicks like that, huh?
No, I don't really think it did. I don't think 64 really did have.
Do you remember? Gimmicks. Do you remember we had, dude? And I don't know the name of it. And I don't even know if you have it anymore. That vest. Remember that Rumble vest?
Yes, that Rumble vest.
Do we still have it laying around somewhere?
I don't know. We have to look at the storage.
Or did we get rid of it?
I think we have. I don't know if we got rid of it. We gotta look at the storage.
I remember one of our cousins gave it to us. He literally just gave it to us. I don't know why or because I'm pretty sure it was expensive equipment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure it was.
Remember, you'd wear it and you'd be playing and you'd be feeling like it rumble in certain areas. Like in 007, you get hit in the chest, it would rumble, and it was the coolest freaking thing.
That game was made for 007, if anything.
The vest.
The vest was made for 007.
Vest?
Yes.
You know what's crazy, man? I just remembered it right now as we speak, man. Like it just popped up in my head. That's freaking wild, man. I forgot we had that.
It's nothing new though. See those accessories, and everything. But the Nintendo Switch 2 is really treating like you need these accessories to play the game. So that's what's kind of irritating to a lot of the fans. Another issue too is that I guess I don't know if you heard about this.
No, I haven't heard anything, dude, with the Switch. There's only one thing that I'll talk about.
So
yeah,
the
I'll
Switch
mention.
2 hit launch issues as Mario Kart World won't download.
What?
So
Is it
basically,
because too many people are downloading it, or is there like a corrupt file or
so
something?
it's like corrupt files. Basically, issues are happening that when people are trying to download it, it showed this has already been downloaded.
Oh, flip,
Yes.
dude.
And then other
Man, we're paying way too much money to buy crappy, bug-infested games.
exactly.
Consoles.
So another
Oh, wow.
another issue that's going on with the Switch 2, well, not the Switch 2, but the Mario World itself, is that I guess the racing it's top tier, like what you want in Mario Kart. But I guess their big deal about the whole Mario Kart
open
world
world.
is the open world, and I guess it's been laggy and it looks like garbage.
Yeah, well, I saw this other video too saying that it's so freaking boring. Like, there's really nothing out there
Yes.
to look at or drive through. And then when you get stuck in the sand, you're driving hella slow through the sand
Yeah.
or the grass area. So they say it's like super freaking boring. Like, there's nothing out there for you to do except collect coins.
Yeah,
So what's the point of the open world?
exactly.
Like, they should have like the characters out there and you could hit them or they hit you, like almost like Grand Theft Auto style, or State of Emergency.
Yeah,
You know?
and suppose that open world is the reason why it's $80 in the first place.
Jeez,
You know?
and for it to be just boring and a waste of space, that's wild, man. But waste of memory if you think about it.
Alexa, stop.
It's all good.
But yeah, no, yeah, so they are going through issues already. They're going through problems already. Now, of course, there's gonna be updates. They're gonna fix it. That happens.
You're kind of out of.
Oh yeah, that's it.
There you go.
It happens. They fix things. So, but I don't know. It just looks bad from the beginning. Like it's not looking good to me.
Yeah.
Me personally, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, I haven't looked any like updates on like sales or anything or estimates or anything like that. But I saw a couple of videos where somebody was talking about, and they showed two stores. I don't know where. I don't know what state. I don't know what city. Stores. The cases are full of Switch 2s. Nobody's buying them.
Oh wow.
Now I know I have a coworker who's bought his. He waited in line. Now I know I've seen in the news people waiting in line, long lines.
Oh yeah,
at
no,
certain stores.
it's selling well.
It's selling.
It's selling well.
But if you look it up, man, even Google it right now as I'm talking. Look it up real quick, man. Type in Nintendo Switch 2 not selling or something like
Okay.
that. Type something like that, and you'll probably, I'm pretty sure articles or pictures will show up. But yeah, man, they got cases full of Nintendo Switch consoles. I read a comment saying that maybe those are just the boxes that they're having on display, not really the consoles. Let's see, consoles are not selling out, are not sold out. See, there's a lot of articles, man.
See, this one says it is selling out.
It is selling out, but it believes it can meet. Let's see, it goes for a sale, tariffs, delayed pre-orders, buy what, go up.
All right,
That's it, huh?
that's
let's
about
see.
it.
Switches are back in stock and available to buy. Hype leads to shortages. Special. See, so now I'm reading stuff about their shortages. So I don't know this video that I saw. I don't know if it was on Facebook or Instagram, but
Okay.
like I just said too, to kind of debunk it and play devil's advocate when it comes to the subject. Like I said, I read in the comments somebody said, "Dude, those are probably just empty boxes for display."
Yeah,
And somebody probably took a picture like, "Oh my God, you're not," trying to make a hype
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
deal,
yeah.
story. So maybe that's.
see, that's the thing is it's harder to do that with like when it comes to like consoles. It's easier to do that with like video games. When you show like video games aren't selling, you can literally show like, oh yeah, this is the storage where video games aren't selling. This game
Uh-huh.
isn't selling. That's easy to do.
Mhm.
But with that stuff, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what's going on with the Switch too. Like, it's showing that yeah, it is selling. People are buying it. But I kind of talked to my friends, and we all kind of agreed we're not going to get the Switch 2.
Mhm.
Now, of course, in the near future, and if a good number of games come out, I might change my mind. I might. I'm not going to say 100%. I'm not going to get the Switch 2, and I'm going to boycott it.
Mhm.
But there's a big possibility I might not get it.
Yeah, same here, man.
You know.
Same here.
Especially because even from the beginning, from the get-go, they basically showed us, like, telling us that we are not going to own our game.
Yeah.
And we will, and technically we don't own our console as well.
How do we know that future consoles are going to follow suit?
And that's
That's
the,
what I'm kinda worried about.
That's the scary thing. Basically, the Switch, Nintendo company itself just opened Pandora's box
Mm-hmm.
of creating all these new possibilities that these companies can do now.
Mm-hmm.
And 100%. Now here's the thing too. Like it really irritates me that the Switch 2 picked up the dollar to $80. It irritates me. Now
The video games?
Video games, yeah.
Oh.
The video games are $80 because now 100% PlayStation, all these other video game companies. And I don't really say Xbox because that's another story to talk about for another time, but they're now going to follow suit and raise their price up their video games as well.
Wow, what's up with Xbox?
Well, it's going to be part of Steam pretty soon, and Steam.
We've talked about
is
that
all,
before.
Yeah, it's all about PC,
Uh-huh.
and that basically, from what it looks like with Steam is that they're going to be, who knows, they might pick up their prices too with online, you know, because online I believe they pick up their price like $60 or whatever. They try to make it $10 less in the physical copy than the physical release.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, like I guess you could say that, but like I don't know, man. Like you said, this might be a ploy to make everything digital.
Yeah.
This might be their ploy. They finally did it. The SOBs finally did it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know, man. It sucks because, you know, kind of feel it's the whole, what's the, that term? There's this term, fear of being left out. What is it? What's the,
I can't really think about it right now.
Oh, dude, I feel so stupid right now. There's an acronym. There's an acronym for that saying, like the fear of being left out.
Okay.
Fear of feeling left out.
Neglect?
FAFO? Let me look it up, man.
Yeah. And so I'm trying like this dude like.
FOMO, fear of
okay.
missing out. God, what a retard.
Okay.
Or FOBLO, that's a new one. FOBLO, fear of being left out.
Okay.
I thought I was spelling out FABOLOUS, man. Fabulous.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got that.
I was my bad. I thought I was gonna start rapping right now.
So yeah, that could be it too. That's a possible
FOMO.
thing. FOMO, being a FOMO, you're being
Or FOBOLO.
Oh god. So, yeah, that's what's going on with with Switch 2 right now. People are kind of like divided. There's those that are buying it right now as we speak, and there's those that are talking to each other saying, "I'm not gonna get it."
Yeah, especially not right now. Maybe if
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say too. And
I doubt they're gonna drop the price soon because people are buying the damn console.
Well,
and we just saw articles saying they're selling out.
And see, here's the thing too about what annoys me about. Okay, yeah, the video game is $80, but you're only paying $80 for a freaking key.
Yeah,
You're paying
you're
for-
not really owning the console or the game,
You're
right?
you don't own yeah. Okay, so one of the cool things about physical media is because this is mine. I bought it. I own it.
Yeah, and it looks great, man. If we were to move the camera over there, you see your beautiful collection of video games.
Exactly.
The box art,
Exactly.
physical box
But
art.
now it's like, oh, I'm just buying this video game and it's just gonna give me a key so I can have the full game. And it shows very straight up when you do. I believe when you do get online, there's like warnings telling you don't really technically own this.
Yeah,
You know,
that's funny. It's like a gut punch every time you pop on that game.
it is. It really is. And
wild.
so,
That is wild.
and then of course when you do download it, make sure you don't lose that game because if you do accidentally delete it, there's a chance it might be gone forever.
Man, I'm so glad we were born in the era we were born in, man. Like, it's funny though because like these new kids, they probably won't even know the difference. I think that's because why we bitch about it, so to say, is because we know the difference of what we had, how good it was. To where these new kids, like my son, when he grows up, he's not gonna have any idea until I tell him. It's gonna be like that meme with Malcolm in the Middle. Son, once you go down that road, you will never go back. You know.
It's gonna be you're gonna tell these kids, they'll be like, wait, you telling me you owned your games? Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
That's
wild,
We're gonna look
man.
at them like they have lobsters crawling out of their ears.
Yeah,
like,
man.
yeah, we did. We owned those games.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like when dad tells us, you know, back in the day we could be outside and nobody would kidnap us or we'd be okay. You know, there was no fear of getting, you know, we used to walk down to the store and, you know, like they had it better than us in a way.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like as kids, we had it better than what my son's going to have, you know? Yeah.
And it's just gonna trickle down more
Yeah, man.
and more. It's gonna get worse.
So in
and
other
worse.
words, it's a highway to hell.
And basically-
Dun, dun. Damn, son. All right, well, on a high note, bye. No. That's all I have. I don't know if you got anything else for
now that's about it. What's going on with the Switch 2, and that's the latest news that's coming out this week so far with it.
Now Diddy, right? He All right, guys. God bless. Peace. See you on the next video.
Catch you next time.